Hey sis, I didn't expect such surprise when I returned home from a 2-year overseas assignment. When in the world did you get married?
What, Sean? You're back in the States. Is it a temporary return?
Yes, but that's not what I'm talking about now. Answer my question.
Are you talking about whether I'm married or not? If so, I'm not married yet. I'm single.
What? So, you are an unmarried mother.
An unmarried mother?
And what's the point of having your newborn baby in my house?
Huh? A baby?
What the hell are you thinking? Leaving your own baby with my wife and going on vacation for a month?
What? Leaving my own baby with Naomi?
Sure, Naomi is a housewife, so she may have more time than you who works in an office. But that doesn't mean she's not busy. Moreover, I heard that you didn't even come yourself, but asked your friend to bring the baby to Naomi. It's not fair to create such a difficult situation to refuse. You think we're nursery or something? Come to my place right now.
I'm on vacation right now.
Leaving your own baby alone? I hope you're not on an affair trip.
Hey, calm down.
How can I be calm? My own wife is getting trouble from my sister.
I've never had a baby.
What?
I've never had a baby. I mean, I've been without a boyfriend for 12 years now, and I'm breaking all records.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, I'm not popular. Can you please stop making bad jokes?
Then, what about the vacation?
It's Mom's birthday celebration. We are at the resort hotel together. Anything wrong with that?
Oh yeah, Mom's birthday is next Tuesday.
That's right. Mom and I work weekdays, so we took a weekend trip. If you call Dad at home or a Mom who is with me right now, you will know it's true right away.
Sure. Right.
Right. Do you have anything more to say?
No, I don't, ma'am.
Well then, we're done. Now I'm going to have a fancy breakfast with Mom.
Wait! It's true that Naomi is taking care of a baby.
Huh?
We have no children yet. You know that, don't you?
Yes. I never heard that Naomi had a child. And since you've been out of the country for 2 years, it'd be odd if she had a baby.
Right? So I was surprised and asked Naomi about it. She said, your friend brought a baby to her a month ago and that she has been taking care of it ever since.
I don't understand.
I understand it's not yours, but it's true that we have a baby at home now.
What?
Please help me. I don't know what's going on and I'm in a panic.
Anything you can think of? Anything. I just talked to Mom and she said she's only communicated with Naomi on the phone and online and haven't met her in person almost a year. So she doesn't know. I'm in the same boat because I live with Mom. Your place is over an hour away and we don't interact that much to begin with.
You're right. That's true. Yes.
Let me ask you something. Did you tell Naomi that you are coming back to the States?
No, I came back without saying anything, just as a surprise. And when I finally came home,
you found a totally unidentified baby.
Right. I really don't know what the hell is going on. Frankly, I even suspect Naomi of cheating on me.
I wouldn't accuse her of that until I have proof. Anyway, I understand the situation. We are gonna check out of the hotel in about an hour. We'll stop by on our way home, okay?
Yeah, that'll be great. Sorry for sending you such a troublesome line during your vacation.
Well, all you have to do now is go home, so it's fine. You should stay calm for now, Sean. And don't blame or question Naomi. Whatever the baby's identity is, better not to do anything bad now, okay?
Okay.
Hi Meg. It's been a while. I think Sean contacted you a while ago. Oh, hi Naomi. I'm sorry I haven't contacted you for so long. And about the baby, I'm surprised to hear that it's not yours. Yeah, I know. I was just talking with Mom about whether or not I should contact you directly. I'm glad you contacted me. Sean gave me a rough idea, but what's going on? Do you know a woman named Kim? Kim? If it's who I think she is, she was one of the classmates in high school. Naomi, do you know that stupid bitch? We were in the same club in junior high school. Oh, really? Wait, you mentioning her name at this timing means... Yes, she's the one who brought the baby to me, saying it's yours. Seriously? Yes, she said she and you are best friends and threatened me never to tell you. If I did, she said, she and you would hurt me badly as she used to do in the old days. I see. I didn't think you would do something like that, but I was so busy taking care of the baby forced upon me that a month has gone by without me having time to check in with you. Kim and I met in our sophomore year of high school, and she fell in love with Sean, who followed me into the school that year. She pestered me to introduce her to Sean, saying she'd make him her boyfriend. I didn't know you and Kim had such a connection. Well, yes, but Sean had a girlfriend at the time. I told her firmly to give it up, but I guess she resented me. She would come at me for no reason all the way through high school. We were just like cat and dog. So that's how it was. If only I had known the truth earlier. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Naomi. So, what are you gonna do? Well, about that, could you please listen to my story in the lobby of a hotel at the west exit of Station A without telling Sean? A hotel? I plan to stay there tonight and have made reservations. So, you left home. Okay, Station A, right? Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Sean. We are gonna be later than we planned. What's wrong? The shuttle bus from the hotel had broken down. We had to use alternative transportation, and that was hard to find. We finally just got on it now. Really? Actually, things are a bit hectic over here, too. Naomi and the baby have disappeared. Disappeared? I think they're around there somewhere, but they just went away without saying anything. Well, it's hard to travel far with a baby. You stay at home and be prepared for when she comes back. Okay? Thank you very much for today, Meg. Sure. I'm glad we had a proper talk. I'll start looking into Kim tomorrow. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Sis, help me! What's going on with this? Oh, hi, Sean. How are you doing? I don't give a shit about greetings. Naomi hasn't come home since then, and I haven't heard a peep from her. And then your old classmate Kim suddenly came to me with that baby and demanded that I recognize the child and marry her. Oh, well, then she went at you right away, huh? What? Do you know something, Meg? You know what, Sean? The baby is yours. What? And the mother is Kim. Huh? Oh, no. That's not true. I've been out of the States for 2 years. Sean, we've already found out everything. That's why this is happening now. Do you understand?
What? You were seeing Kim when you were on overseas assignment, weren't you? No, that's not like that. Kim works for an associate of your company, and for a time, her assignment was in your neighborhood. I don't know what kind of interaction you had from there, but eventually, you became man and woman. Kim returned to the States earlier than you after completing her assignment and found out that she was pregnant. And it was already past the point of abortion. At that time, Kim had a long-distance fiancé and wanted to hide the fact, so she gave birth to the baby in secret. She found out that your wife was Naomi, whom she used to disrespect and bully, and made her take care of the baby. These are the results of my research over the past 2 weeks. Do you have any objections? What does Naomi? She says she's divorcing you. What? No, I don't want to divorce her. A cheater has no veto power. You know, Kim has grown. She was no longer as chubby as she was in high school. So sexy and glamorous. I'm sure all the guys would have fallen for her if she came onto them. Sean. I know. I never thought I'd hear such words from my own brother. I'm so sad. I'm crying. But stop making excuses. Me, Mom, and Dad are on Naomi's side. What? You won't take my side? Of course not, you idiot. Oh, please, sis. My promotion offer is gone. What? Naomi demanded a tremendous amount of child support. So I've lost all my savings. And I've been demoted from chief and taken a pay cut. Ah, your company is very strict when it comes to adultery, isn't it? On top of that, I will be transferred to an overseas factory, which will surely take me out of the career track. It looks like I won't be able to come back forever. What am I gonna do? Take Kim and the baby with you. Huh? You have a message from Naomi. If you will take Kim with you and leave the States, as a parting gift, I'll cut your child support bill in half. That's what she says. Oh, no. Mom and Dad and I are not gonna help you. You're abandoning your little brother. Shut up and clean up your own mess. Oh, please, sis. Don't do this to me. My brother was supposed to come back to the States temporarily, but a mysterious babysitting incident led to an unexpected situation. He was sent to a foreign country out of the promotion route. He was insisting that he did not want to divorce Naomi, but my mom hit him hard on the head and yelled at him, and he finally gave up. He reluctantly signed the divorce papers. He filed his marriage license with Kim, crying profusely. With his new wife and child, he left for a new country. Oh dear. I honestly think it was a blessing that Sean and Naomi had no children. Furthermore, later on, Sean and Kim each had an affair with a local, causing even more fuss. When I learned of this, I sighed loudly along with my parents. Well, it was none of my business. I decided to leave them alone.
Hey sis, you know what tomorrow is, right? Tomorrow is when your fiancé is coming to our house. That's right, my fiancé, Yuri, is coming. It's a happy story that a bottom feeder like you can never have, right? And of course, you know what? Let's see, are we talking about the fact that you shouldn't be at home? No, I'm not. I need you to stay. Oh, really? You really never get it, don't you? I'm sorry. And you know what I want you to do? I'm sorry, but I need you to tell me how I should respond. Ah, you're so stupid, okay? You're my sister, but only half-sister. You're just an unwanted child who came along as a bonus when Mom and Dad remarried. You're only half-blood related to me, and you're basically a servant. Mom and Dad have been very gracious to keep you in our home. You will treat my fiancé the same way as your master. A servant? What? You have a problem with it? I've told you many times that if I'm so unwanted, I'll leave. Huh? If you do that, I'll lose a handy servant who works for free. Don't you understand such a simple thing? If you understand your position, you wouldn't have come up with that idea, would you? You are really, really stupid. Anyway, I should just stay home tomorrow, right? That's right. Oh, but as soon as you serve Yuri refreshments, go back to the kitchen. He is going to greet my family and you are in the way. A servant is supposed to leave like a servant and stay out of our way, not to disturb us. Understood. Yuri, are you on your way? Hello, Rachel. I just got on the train. Got it. I'm still nervous about meeting your parents. I'm 2 years younger than you, and I wonder if they consider me unreliable. You don't have to be so formal. My parents would never oppose to marry a high-spec person like you, Yuri. I'm sure they wouldn't be against us getting married. I'm not that great of a guy. It'll be fine. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's this strange woman living in my house. Weird woman? A housekeeper, or more like a housemaid. A housemaid? She's staying with us for a reason, so she does all the housework for us. So she's a live-in nanny? Yes, something like that. I think she'll probably go in the back after serving tea, but don't mind. Oh, I see. Rachel, thanks for a great time. Yes, Yuri, thanks for coming today. Hey, like I said, our mom and dad made you very welcome, didn't they? Oh, yeah. Next, we have to decide on a wedding venue. When are we meeting again? Hey, let me ask you something. What is it? That live-in maid? Her name is Miranda, right? Yes, that's right. Oh, Mom called her so, did she? What about our maid? I asked who is she, and you said my servant. Isn't she really your sister? What? Why? There is someone in my family who knows Miranda. What? She was taken in by her mother when her parents divorced. Her mother remarried a year later to another man. She had a younger sister from that marriage, about 10 years older than her father. What? The age difference, the sister's name, and the mother's name also matched. Above all, she looks like your father. Are you treating your own sister as a servant? Wait, that's certainly one way to think of it, but that woman is positioned as a mere servant in our family, so I don't consider her my sister. There's no use pitying. She's not related to the head of the family, my father, by blood, so she deserves to be excluded from the family, so you can treat her like a servant too, okay? So that's how you treat your half-siblings? Well, it can't be helped. Then let's break off the engagement. Huh? We'll have a formal meeting later to break off the engagement. Hey, wait! Let's invite both parents and your sister too. Why is this all coming from that servant talk? I mean, I haven't met your parents yet. I'll tell you that some other time. Anyway, I don't follow your line of thinking. What are you talking about? If your parents meet my father, they would know. I'll see you later. Yuri! Sis, damn it, sis! What did you blow into my Yuri? What? I'm about to break off the engagement because of you. Huh? What the hell did you do? I didn't do anything. Liar. Rachel, what happened? Shut up. Get out. What? Get out of the house today. Good evening, Miss Miranda. I'm Yuri, Rachel's fiancé, who visited your home today. I'm sorry for surprising you by asking you to exchange email addresses with me out of the blue during the day. I tried speaking to you so that Rachel wouldn't find us. I apologize for not being able to explain the purpose of the address exchange. Oh no, I'm also sorry for not greeting you properly. So, is there something you wanted to see me about? Yes, but before I go any further, I would like to confirm one thing just to be sure. Your birth father was from Kansas City, Kansas, and his name was Herman, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Then I was right after all. I'm your brother. Eh? Half-brother to be exact. I'm a brother with a different mother. I heard that my biological father remarried. Is that right? Yes, that remarriage is with my mother. About that, Rachel. I haven't told her about my relationship with you yet. However, when I heard how she treated her sister and how she thought about her, I asked her to break off the engagement. Break off the engagement? Oh, that's why she... Miranda, is something wrong? She told me to leave the house by the end of the day so furiously. What? It's obviously my fault. I'm so sorry. No, that's totally fine. I was surprised when she told me, but actually, I've always wanted to leave home, so it was a good opportunity for me anyway. Leaving your parents' house is sudden, isn't it? If you don't have a place to go, would you like to come to our house? Oh, but... When I told my father about you, he said he never knew you were being treated so badly and that he wanted to help you. Father... I heard that at the time of the divorce, Father was fighting an illness and could not get custody of you, his daughter. He wants you to let him do something fatherly this time. My mother agrees with his idea. I hope you feel secure. Thank you very much. Can you come out to the Forest Hills 71st Avenue station? Father and I will pick you up in the car. Yes, I think I can manage a train fare somehow. Perhaps you don't have any money? To admit, my stepfather controls the account to which my salary is transferred. I only receive $100 a month from it. With what I have on hand now, I thought I could barely afford to spend a night at a hostel. They even took away your salary? If so, that's even worse. Please come. Yes, thank you so much. No way! I can't believe Yuri is my sister's half-brother. The world is a small place, isn't it? I was really surprised when Yuri told me. But I don't want to break off the engagement. It was officially decided to break it off at today's meeting. I could have married into wealth. Oh, because Yuri's father is a business owner? That's right. I heard that Yuri is his successor. I was aiming to be the CEO's wife. Hey, think about it. Think about what? You already know that Yuri's father is also my real father, right? So what? I don't think I would want someone who has treated my daughter like a servant to be my son's wife. Besides, the reason my real parents divorced was because mother cheated on him. Cheating? Mom? The man she cheated on with was your father, the man she remarried to. What? You wouldn't want the daughter of such a man to be your son's wife, do you? What are you saying? Shut up! Hey, money! Give me your salary. You mean the bank account? Yes. When Dad tried to withdraw this month's money, the bank book and the card were both disabled. You did something, didn't you? I had the bank book and card reissued. The bank book and card your father has are no longer valid. Huh? I'm the one who left that house. I don't think it's right for my salary to be managed by your family. But that's so unfair. You'd never think that the $3,200 out of our monthly household income of $5,000. I can't believe that was your earnings. Wow, that's the first time I knew that. Your father's earnings. I never knew that. Hey, give me the money and do the housework. Ever since you abandoned your role as servant, the house has become a dump. It would run well if the three of you shared the chores. You told me to leave, so be responsible for your words until the very end. Shut your mouth. Yeah, right. Bye-bye. No, not so. No, it's not that. Why is this happening? I'm no longer in the running for the big prize. We can't live on my dad's salary. Give me some money. Sis, have you packed your stuff for the move? Yes, it's almost done. Speaking of which, I got a message from Rachel asking me for money. Worried? Well, she's my sister, even if only half. You're too kind, you know. If you reach out to her now, it won't be good for her. Of course, the same goes for those parents, and it's in your best interest that you stay out of their lives. You're right. For now, I'm going to put my own happiness first. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, we're having a barbecue in our yard this Sunday. Mother and Father insist that you come too. What do you think? May I? Of course you can. We're family. Beauty. Okay. Well then, I'm going. Yes. I heard they're bringing in some good meat, so look forward to it. Okay, thank you. My brother's words fell on my heart, and I was able to take a step forward. Now I rent an apartment near my father's family. I am invited to my father's house occasionally for meals and overnights, and we are deepening our relationship peacefully. On the other hand, my sister has never worked. My mother has been a housewife. My stepfather actually has a do-nothing job off the career ladder and has only a low salary. My sister has started dating a celeb man, hoping to get a shot at the top of the ladder again, but surprise, he was married. She is now in debt for alimony for the man's wife, and her life is even more difficult. For some reason, she contacted me and asked me to deal with her debt. I was just about to change my phone number, so I just ignored it, and that was the end of it. Thank you for watching. Please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video.
Sean, are you okay now? Oh, Haley, I'm fine. What's up? Just wanted to do a final check on the meeting time for the wedding tomorrow, just in case. We'll be at each other's parents' houses tonight. So we'll each drive up with our own parents, and we'll meet in front of the entrance of the wedding hall at 8:30 in the morning. Everything good? Yep, it sounds good. Well then, good luck to us tomorrow. Yep. You're Haley, right? I'm Rose. What the hell do you think you're doing, marrying my Sean? You thieving cat. I've been in love with my childhood friend Sean for a long time. Sean has been my fiancé from the moment of my birth. He's my fate. He's my soulmate whom I have loved and adored since my previous life. So why is it that he's marrying some random woman like you? Sean's mine. Today's wedding is for me and Sean, and I will stop it. We're in the middle of the reception right now, and it's going to be buffet style by the pool. That's what I wanted to do for my wedding with Sean. Ah, this is the proof that Sean definitely wanted me to be his bride. Sean, I would definitely rescue you. Wait for me, my soulmate. Haley, can you text? Oh, Sean. How have you been since then? Are you okay? I broke my ankle. Broke your ankle? When I was pushed toward the pool by the suspicious-looking person, I think I twisted my ankle in a weird way. Seriously? But other than that, there was nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I've been treated at the hospital.
Oh, well, if it's not life-threatening, it's a blessing in disguise. So, I've left you in charge of the whole ceremony. How was everything? Oh, yeah. As you can imagine, we couldn't let the reception go on under the circumstances. We had to cancel it, so everyone left. I thought so. The problem is that the suspicious person has not been caught yet. Oh, really? The size of the person suggests that it was probably a woman, but no one saw her face clearly. Well, she was certainly wearing a mask, sunglasses, and a hood. I couldn't make out her face either, but, what is it? I had just looked at my phone earlier. About the time just before I was pushed into the pool, I got a text from someone who called herself Rose. What? Rose? From the content, it seems like she's a childhood friend of yours. Yeah, I remember a younger girl who lived next door before I moved away because of my parents' job. Her name was Rose. Although the one I recognize as my childhood friend is Rose's older brother. When I played with her brother, Rose was sometimes following us around. Ah, see. So that's the relationship between you guys. But I don't think she knows you. I don't think so either. So I honestly don't know how she got my contact number. That's scary. Anyway, I want you to look at the text that was sent to me. No offense to your childhood friend, but she's kind of pretty creepy. To be honest, I'm wondering if she was the one who... I see. I understand. Anyway, it is certain that you were targeted. I think you should stay at the hospital for a while as a security measure. That's right. I'm hospitalized anyway. That's probably the safest thing to do for now. It looks like my dad and the others can handle the cancellation of our ceremony, so I'm coming over now. Show me the text from Rose when I get there. Yeah, okay. Also, I need to check with my company about Rose. Oh, your company? Earlier, I asked my secretary and the HR manager to go to the company and check the relevant documents. I'll explain it to you once I have a clear idea of what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, Haley, that sucks, huh? Just like I planned, you and Sean's wedding has been cancelled. I accidentally ran away when I got chased, but I'm sure this has saved Sean's life. Without you in the way, I can have my wedding with Sean. You should be grateful that I only dropped you in the pool. I know, it's too bad to cancel the wedding today. After all, it's the poolside buffet style that I've always wanted. I should talk to Sean to see if we can redo it as is. I'm sure Sean prepared it with me in mind. Oh, I don't need your wedding dress because I prepared it myself. A dress once worn by a thieving cat is too much of a bad omen. Oh my goodness, I've been so lucky lately. I'm finally graduating from college this year, and I finally got a job offer after a long struggle. I'm going to use this momentum to become Sean's wife and have his baby someday. Sean, Rose is in trouble, I knew it. Huh? I got another text. I read it but didn't reply. It seems she's definitely the suspicious person who pushed me into the pool. I see. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. If Rose does anything more to you, just ignore it. Okay. Sean, it's your fiancée, Rose. Oh, your contact number. Your grandma gave it to me. And also the number of the thieving cat named Haley. Wow, it's been so long. Finally, you and I can get married. It's been so long since you moved away 7 years ago. But if you had to marry a woman like that against your will, I wish you had talked to me about it. If I had known, I would have sabotaged your marriage earlier. No way, I found out on the day of the wedding, and I panicked and took several trains to get to the ceremony, you know. Was it really you who pushed Haley into the pool? Oh, Sean, you knew it was me after all? No, after all that exposure, I would have noticed, wouldn't I? Of course you would. Anyways, where are you now? It turned out to be a bigger deal than I thought it would be. People around here seem to think I'm suspicious. I'm hiding, but maybe you can come and pick me up and clear up the misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? I just came to save you from being forced into a loveless marriage. You can explain that to everyone, and that you actually wanted to marry me. I think if you just declare it, everyone will be convinced. You know, I haven't seen you for about 7 years now. So how did you come to the conclusion that you wanted to marry me? Because I received hidden messages from you. What messages? First of all, the wedding date. It's my birthday this month. I found out that you had actually dreamed of a wedding in my birthday month and had chosen this date. And I was once again convinced that the reception was buffet style by the pool. I had been longing for this style since I was at a relative's wedding 2 years ago, and I realized that you had made it possible for me. That's quite a roundabout way of sending messages, isn't it? You must have believed that I would notice. So, where are you now? Oh, you're coming to get me. You know, the Yotube Hotel, about a 10-minute walk from the wedding hall. They happened to have a suite that was canceled, so I got a room there. After our wedding, we'll stay here tonight. Then stay at the park near there. What? Park? There's a park on the next block. Oh, yeah, I can see it from the window, the one with the wooden playground equipment. Wait there and you'll get a surprise. A surprise? I'm so happy. I'll be waiting for you. Hey, Haley, you did this? Where's Sean? He was supposed to pick me up and we were going to have the wedding right then and there. So why are the police here? Such a misunderstood woman contacted me instead of Sean. Misunderstood woman? I don't want to be called like that by a thieving cat. I heard you ran away to the public restroom in the park. I'm supposed to wait here until Sean comes.
Hey, Rose, you're in your last year of college now, aren't you? Huh? You must have struggled with job hunting and just after you finally got a job offer. Huh? Why would you say that? I see. Perhaps you want to be a full-time housewife? But Sean's grandma told me that Sean likes an independent woman. So that's why I switched my plan from being a housewife to getting a job. I'm going to become an office worker and become even closer to the kind of woman Sean likes. Yes, that's right. Then it's even more of a shame. What? What are you trying to say? Well, I'm resigning your job offer. Huh? I guess we need to rethink of our hiring process from next time. It's a big problem to hire people like you. That's terrible. Why do I have to hear that from you? Rose. Oh, Sean. Hey, what's going on here? The police are trying to catch me. I don't understand. Help. I'm the one who told the police where you are. Huh? I told you I had a surprise for you. Huh? The police is the surprise? You ruined my wedding day. I won't be satisfied until you get punished. This is just the beginning. What do you mean? Ruined your wedding? We're going to have our wedding now, right? Of course we're not. Huh? I have a lot to say, but I'll say this first. My wife is Haley. Huh? What are you talking about? It's not true, is it? I've realized the hidden messages from you. It's okay to be honest with yourself now, okay? You're talking about your birthday month and buffet style by the pool? Yes. Our wedding in your birthday month is nothing more than a coincidence. Huh? I just wanted a timing that would allow me and Haley's work schedules to settle down. About the poolside buffet style, that's why Haley wanted. I didn't grant your wish. Huh? That's a lie. Besides, you don't even realize what a big trouble you've put yourself into. What are you talking about? Earlier,
Haley told you that she's going to resign your job offer, right? Oh, I didn't know what that meant. What is it? It's true that I just recently received a job offer from Company D, but what does that have to do with that woman? You don't even know the name of the president of the company that offered you the job. Huh? The president? Haley said your name rang a bell. She had her HR department check the list of job offers and found out. What? Look, Rose, who was struggling with her job search, pushed the president of the only company that hired you into the pool. You pushed her into the pool, broke her ankle, and made a mess and ruined her wedding. Huh? That thieving cat is the president of the company D? You still say that? Because you and I were supposed to meet again after 7 years. Even though we haven't been able to see each other all that time, we've been nurturing our love in our long-distance relationship. I had no intention of doing that. Why do you say that? Have you forgotten about the day you moved away 7 years ago? What are you talking about? The letter. I left it in your mailbox. I wrote that when we grow up, we'll get married. What? I also wrote that if you weren't interested, you should let me know as soon as possible in any way you can. But you didn't respond. So for the past 7 years. Wait a minute. I don't know about the letter. Of course you do. That was on the second Sunday morning in September. I'll never forget. I put the letter in the mailbox during a storm just before a typhoon hit, with my best wishes. Oh, I didn't get that letter. What? Well, there was a weather forecast of a typhoon hitting at that time, so I moved up my schedule and left on Saturday, the day before. Huh? Saturday? I'm sure my mom went to say bye to your family. I remember that rest of your family came to see us off at the time of departure, except you. What? I heard that at that time you were so engrossed in an idol show on TV that you refused to see us off, saying, I can't leave now from in front of the TV, so don't bother. So you refused to see us off. That's a lie. I don't remember that. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, it's been almost half a year since Haley and I had our marriage registered. Oh no! I mean it. That's enough. Why don't you come out of the public restroom? Even though you've been doing this text, how long have you been caged up already? Because. Don't bother the police anymore. Because. Haley, how are you doing? Oh, Sean, yeah, I'm peaceful in the hospital. The company seems to be doing well with the executive director and the managing director working closely with my secretary. And Rose is arrested too. Yep, I heard she's going to be expelled from college. I see. I guess there's nothing you can do. So, my grandma apologized to me yesterday. What? What's wrong? I had never heard of this before, but my grandma and Rose's grandma had been in touch after we moved away 7 years ago. My grandma exchanged contact information with Rose through that relationship. So Rose got her contact number from my grandma. Grandma cried and apologized, saying she had no idea this was going to happen. I see. So that's what happened. Grandma says she wants to apologize to you. If it's not too much trouble, will you talk to her sometime soon? Yes, but don't worry about it too much. I'll let her know that she doesn't have to worry about it. Oh, thanks. I'll stop by the hospital on my way home from my work today. And we can talk about redoing our wedding. Yeah, sure. Is there anything you want? Okay, a crossword book? Sure. I'll buy that new one you mentioned the other day. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going back to work. Okay, good luck with your work. So about Rose barricading herself in a public restroom in the park. I heard she tried to escape, but the police chased her, and she was caught in a big fight, with the park being blocked off. In fact, she pushed and injured a staff member of the ceremony when she was escaping from the ceremony site. She was also charged with obstructing officers from performing their duty. As a result of her many crimes, it was inevitable that she would end up with a criminal record. By the way, her parents are divorced and have separate families. Her brother is living abroad permanently, and her grandparents are in a nursing home. With no one to turn to, Rose was sued from various people for medical expenses and compensation for damages. Rose was saddled with a large amount of debt. We do not know the source of the debt, but it seems certain that she will not be able to lead a decent life for the rest of her life. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Good morning. It sucks that we had to cancel the wedding in the middle of the ceremony yesterday. So, are you going to be in the hospital for a while?
Yeah, I guess I have to stay here for a while with this broken leg.
You broke your leg when you fell down the stairs, right? Did you fall out of nowhere? It's strange, but it's probably because you're not used to wearing high heels.
Well, I'm not sure. I feel like I was being pushed by someone.
But well, maybe it's a good thing.
What's good about this situation?
Well, actually, my mom.
Your mom?
You know, she always wanted to go to Bali with me. She asked me if I'm free around this time before.
What? Bali? With your mom? We are supposedly on our honeymoon trip starting today.
Yeah, I've been telling her that I can't go and she should go to Bali with Dad. But since you're in the hospital now, I decided to go to Bali with her starting today.
What? You're going there today?
Yeah, my stuff is already packed and I have my plane ticket with me.
Really? Don't tell me your mom prepared everything for you.
She did. She's very kind. If we went on my honeymoon as we planned, she'll have to cancel this trip to Bali. But I guess I'm lucky that I could go on the trip after all.
Wait, what? What about me? I'm in the hospital.
You'll be fine. You're in a hospital surrounded by nurses and doctors. Besides, it's not like we're still doing the wedding or something.
Are you serious? I was rushed to the hospital. I feel so anxious here. Please stay with me.
But I can't let my mom to go there alone. You're in the hospital with a broken leg and you can't move anyway. So, I'll enjoy the trip with Mom.
Are you really leaving me? I can't believe you.
What's wrong with it? Mom's so excited about it, and I'm going to enjoy my trip to Bali.
I can't believe you. Your priorities are definitely different from mine.
I'll get you some souvenirs, but make sure that you will listen to the doctor and focus on your treatment. Well then, bye.
Wait, Drake? Hello, Mari. I'm sorry about what happened. Anyways, I'm on my way to Bali with Drake now. Hey, it's hard to say it, but isn't this too inappropriate? Inappropriate? What do you mean? I know that you are not happy about our marriage, but just because of that, I can't believe you planned a trip with your son on the day of our honeymoon. What kind of coincidence is this? It's none of your business. Can you stop giving me weird accusations? You already knew about the wedding date when you planned this, right? Oh dear, it's time to board now. Bye. Hey.
Hey, Marie. We've arrived at Bali and we're having a great time. She planned this trip perfectly. The hotel we're staying in tonight is really great. The ocean is beautiful and the sunset is romantic. I bet you envious. We had lunch at a fancy restaurant. I wonder what you're eating at the hospital. I want to send some pictures, but I think it will be too miserable for you to see them in the hospital. Ha ha ha. Well, we'll have fun on your behalf.
Hi, dear. How are you? Bali is really a wonderful place. I remember you said before that you've never traveled abroad. You know Drake also has never traveled abroad, so this will be his first time abroad. I feel sorry that it wasn't the honeymoon trip. I hope you don't mind about it. Oh, and also, the hotel is absolutely gorgeous. The ocean, the sunsets are so beautiful. I bet you want to see it too. So, today's lunch was at a fancy restaurant. I wonder what were you eating at the hospital? Oh, honey, I would love to send some pictures, but maybe I shouldn't. You might go crazy in the hospital after you saw the picture of us having so much fun. No hard feelings, okay?
Hello, Marie. We are back safely. We're resting at home after unpacking. Well, it was a lot of fun. Bali is the best. My first trip abroad with my mom was also a great memory. You should go there someday too. Oh, maybe we can plan the postponed honeymoon to Bali, shall we? Marie? No reply? Hello? What are you sulking about? You should at least answer me. You're the one who fell down the stairs and got hospitalized. You can't just act like that.
Welcome back.
Oh, you finally replied.
Well, I'm going to the police.
What? Police? Why?
I found out that your mother pushed me down the stairs.
What?
When I was standing near the stairs, she came right behind me and pushed me. So, I'll go to the police and file a report.
Wait, let me talk to my mom.
Dear, what are you talking about? It's not true that I pushed you down the stairs. You just slipped and fell. I didn't do anything, honey. Besides, you don't even have any proof. Do you want to accuse your mother-in-law for something that happened because of your carelessness? I have proof. What? There was a CCTV camera on the stairs. It's all on the footage. Huh? But you can't just go to the police like that. You are overreacting, honey. Overreacting? Me? And you want your husband's mother to be a criminal? Oh my goodness. What a terrible wife.
Marie, is it all true?
I'm telling you, I have proof.
But Mom wouldn't do that. Mom is a kind person. I think you're mistaken. There's a chance that someone could have faked the CCTV, right? Is it really a reliable proof? Even if she really pushed you, she's my mom. She must have had a compelling reason. That's why I trust Mom. I'm on her side no matter what.
Fine. I'm still going to the police.
Why?
And I'm divorcing you.
What the hell?
Marie, it wasn't a serious injury at all, so you should just let it go. Oh, Lord, you overreact all the time. How dare you disrespect me? I am your husband's mother, and now you want to divorce him? Don't be ridiculous. You are just a wife. I am his mother.
Marie, because you went to the police, I paid compensation on behalf of Mom, and I divorced you. In the end, it cost all of my savings. and the company found out about it. Everyone stares at me, and I couldn't take it anymore. I quit my job. That's why I want to start over with you. Maybe people will look at me in a better way if we get back together, you know. Besides, I know you still love me. Do you know how kind I am to forgive you for making my mom a criminal and offering you to get back together still? You're the one for me. I know you feel the same way about me too. Can you give me a reply, Marie? Marie, I'm at your parents' house. Why is the house empty? Why is the house on sale? Where did you go, Marie?
I moved out.
What? You moved out?
I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Where did you go? Tell me.
I won't tell you. I'm done with you.
Marie, let me tell you my feelings for you. I love you so much. I know you love me too, right? Your smile lights up my heart like the sun. When I'm with you, I'm so happy that time stands still. You are my destiny. I think it's a miracle that we met. When I think of you, my heart aches, but I know that means I love you. You are my everything. I can't live without you. When we got back together, I want my mom to live with us. I think she'd be happy. I want you to spoil me like my mom. Now, let's start all over again. From this day forward, let's talk again about our deep and everlasting love. Spread the wings of love toward our bright future. You, me, and Mom, as beautiful and pure as that Balinese sea. We will be happy.
Huh?
Did you read what I just wrote?
Ew, you're pathetic.
What do you mean by that? My mom helped me to write this love letter. Marie, are you still there?
Goodbye forever, Drake.
What? Marie?
I was wondering why Drake was trying so hard to get back together with me. Then, I found out that his mom was divorced by his father. Since Drake has quit his job, it seems that they targeted me as their next source of income. However, the other day, he found a picture of me online with a colleague during the company trip. For some reason, he mistakenly thought I was traveling with my new boyfriend. He stormed into the hotel and went on a rampage. At the end, he was dragged out by the security staff. He also destroyed the hotel's equipment and expensive ornaments, and he was charged with millions of dollars for the damage he caused. Now, he has to take care of his mom and pay for the compensation at the same time. Sadly, he has no choice but to spend his days in poverty. Hey, Hannah. Can we talk about Halloween?
Hey, Katie. Halloween?
I know you just moved in, and I don't think you knew. We have a Halloween party every year with our neighbors.
That sounds like fun.
Right? So, we've decided to have it at your house this year.
What? I've never heard about it.
But it's been decided, okay?
My child is only 7 months old, and it's difficult to invite you all to our house.
Huh? What are you talking about? I told you it's already decided. Why are you being so rude?
I don't want you to decide that without consulting me at the first place. Also, I won't be home that day because I have plans.
Then, please cancel those plans.
What? I can't do that.
But Hannah, you have a yard for a party, right?
Huh?
You've got a big wooden deck and looks like it's suitable for barbecue. I have an idea. Let's have a Halloween party with barbecue this year. We don't have any barbecue equipment at our house. Well, then you can take this opportunity to get some. I'm glad you moved in. We'll have a place where we can all get together easily.
No, I didn't say we can do that.
Oh yeah, Halloween means candies, right? Make sure you have candies for the kids too.
Hey, can you calm down?
I'll have the kids say trick or treat at the door before noon on the day. Please welcome them with a barbecue full of meat and a pile of candies.
I can't do that. I won't be home that day either.
Hello, Hannah. I can't believe you pretend to be out.
Did you really come to my house?
Yeah, I told you.
I said no, and I also said I wouldn't be home that day.
I asked you to cancel your plans.
I don't remember agreeing to it.
I mean, where are you? Come back soon. Oh, I don't have time for this. I have some errands to run, so I'll leave the kids at the door.
In that case, I've asked all the neighbors to call the police.
Huh? Why did you do that?
Besides, even if we go back now, we can't arrive today.
Why?
I've been at my parents' house in Alaska since yesterday.
Alaska? Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. Today is my father's birthday, and I wanted to show them their grandkid. So, I can't just cancel my plan.
Well, you should have told me in advance.
I told you I have plans. We just met once and only exchanged contacts when we were at a neighborhood association meeting. You can't expect me to take care of your naughty kids.
What?
I guess you thought we just moved here and didn't know anything about it. I've already heard about it from our neighbors. You told me about the annual Halloween party with other families, but it never happens. You want someone to take care of your kids for free, and you take advantage of anyone whom you just met.
No, that's not true at all.
Especially on Halloween or Christmas. You let your child dress up in a costume, and then you let them crash at a neighbor's house. Then you just leave your kids and force your neighbors to take care of them. In the worst case, you don't come back until the next day.
Just let me explain first. My husband is away because of work. I need to raise these children alone. I deserve to receive some little help.
I just had a first child. I just started to be a mother and still learning a lot of things. It's too much for me to take care of 2 kids from a family that I don't even know that much. It's just impossible.
No, you need to help me. I've been turned down by other neighbors. You're the only one who can help me.
My husband talked to your husband.
What? He did? How do you know my husband's contact?
My husband met your husband at a community event before. Apparently, they exchanged contact at that time.
Oh, seriously?
I don't know who or where you go every time you leave your kids, but your husband just arrived home and is on his way there. It seems he knows a lot of things already, you know?
What?
Well then, please take care of your children by yourself. Katie was famous for asking everybody to take care of her kids in the neighborhood. The reason why she needs to leave her kids was because she was cheating on her husband. Her husband already knew, but he had no solid proof at the time I contacted him. Some weeks later, the divorce was finalized and the custody of the children went to the husband. It is a sad story for the kids, but perhaps it was better than being raised by a selfish mother. Although Katie started living with her new partner,
She's living on a tight budget because of the alimony payments. She broke up with him after several fights about money. After their breakup, she became a stalker to her ex-husband, demanding that her husband should get back together with her. She finally got a restraining order against him, and nobody knows where she is now.
You have a sister complex. Huh? You told your sister a lot about me, didn't you? No, I didn't. Don't lie. You have a sister complex, telling everything to your sister. That's not true. Why are you talking about my sister all of a sudden? She just came to my house. She said she was coming over today to celebrate your pregnancy. She's already here? If you knew, then stay home. I heard she was coming this afternoon. Is she still there? She said she suddenly had to run some errands from noon, so she went home already. Oh, I wanted to see her too. I haven't seen her since our wedding. You've been abroad all this time, haven't you? I got some chocolates with English writing on them as a gift. That's right. She got transferred to Japan and couldn't come back as often. Anyway, how did your sister-in-law know that I injured my arm in an accident while driving? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that you told her. I asked you not to tell anyone because I was embarrassed. I told you. I don't know. I didn't even tell my parents. But then, when we met, she suddenly says, "Is your arm okay? Be careful driving." What was that about? Oh, maybe she saw the scar? What? I'm all healed up now. I can't even see your scar. That's not what I meant. Did she say anything else? She said, "You used to have a parrot. Looks like it passed away though." Oh, really? She's talking about Sakura, who we had until last month, isn't she? Did you tell her about that? No, not at all. I didn't think she will know that much. What do you mean? Your sister is creepy. She's had this weird power since she was little. What do you mean? Like psychic powers? Not exactly. She has a sixth sense. She can see auras. I can't believe it. You're not afraid of her? She's helped me a lot in the past. I'm rather proud of her. What do you mean? When we were in elementary school, we planned a family vacation. Your parents do love to travel. But on the day of the trip, my sister suddenly started crying because she didn't want to go. Isn't that a common selfishness among children? My parents thought so too, but they had to pay cancellation fee, so they didn't know what to do. And even though it was a cool autumn day, my sister kept on saying, "It's too hot, too hot." Did she have a fever or something? No, she wasn't sick, but she was crying like crazy. We ended up having to cancel, and I was really angry. What does this have to do with the story? I was watching the news that night. The hotel we were supposed to be staying at caught on fire. No way. It was a coincidence. That's what I thought at the time. But I get chills when I think about what would have happened if we hadn't canceled. You think your sister saw something? I don't know, but she could predict the weather more accurately than the weather forecast. And thanks to her, we caught my mom's cancer early. It's still creepy. I can't believe we're the same human. Don't say that. She's still my precious sister. I get it. Maybe your sister. Maybe she has a mental illness? What? I don't believe in sixth sense. I'm not forcing you to believe me. She's just on a roll because something she said at random ended up coming true. I don't think so. She really doesn't see anything. She's just being a pain in the ass since she wants attention. That creeps me out. That's enough. Why are you being so aggressive? She says she sees a black blur on my baby. So? What's she saying about my baby? That's creepy. Did you hear my sister till the end? I don't know. Maybe the baby is a little weak or something? Oh no, we're going to the hospital right now. That's not true. The regular checkup said everything is fine. Well, that's good, but I think she was trying to tell you to take care of yourself and have a healthy baby. I'm sure that's what she wanted to say. She did say something like that, but she doesn't mean that. You're thinking too much. Black blur is usually worn by villains. She's making fun of my baby for being evil. No one said that. I will never forgive you. I'll curse her back. Oh man. Could it be your sister? Is she planning to stay in New York for a long time? She's been working in Tokyo for a long time, but she's coming back to New York. She said this is her last transfer. And she bought a house right around the corner, right? It's about a 50-minute drive from here. Not exactly a neighbor. It's so close. That sucks. Please just be friends with her. I don't want to. You're so weird. She's crazy. That's why she's single when she's almost in her 30s. She's so stupid buying a house when she's alone. She couldn't find a good place to rent, and even if I could, it was too expensive. It was cheaper to take out a loan in the end. Whatever. She's not going to be coming here often, is she? She's busy too. I doubt she'll come often. Really? But she says she wants to help Megan with whatever she has to do during her pregnancy. Huh? It's none of her business. Well, Megan, you seem to be mentally unstable. I'll tell her not to come here so often. Tell her to not come at all. Don't let that creepy woman near me again. I guess she's on a postpartum period. My name is Tyson. I'm 25 years old. My wife Megan is 4 months pregnant. I've seen many people aboard my sister because of her mysterious power. I've never seen someone reject her this much, so I was surprised. But they say that you tend to be mentally unstable during pregnancy. Maybe she was in shock about what she said about her baby. But when I heard that her baby had a black blur, I feel a kind of uneasiness. I called my sister and asked her about it. She said, "I'm sorry for saying something that could make a delicate pregnant woman uneasy." She told me to ask Megan for details, and I was even more confused. The truth is, I would be happy if my sister and my wife could get along together. But with my wife acting like this, I don't think it would be possible. Even if it doesn't work now, after the baby is born and things settle down, I'm sure she'll understand how nice my sister is. There was a time when I was optimistic. Then my wife's unbelievable behavior made me think otherwise. You're at your sister's house right now, aren't you? What? How did you know I was here? Apparently, I have a second sense as well. Stop joking around and saying things I don't understand. Just answer me properly. I just kind of did. I mean, why are you there? I got an SOS call from my sister, so I ran over. The house is in trouble. Oh, how? It's a mess. I wonder if it was robbed. I don't think they took anything, Megan. Do you know anything? Me? Why would I know about anything? Did you go to my sister's house by any chance? I don't have the ability to climb through walls. But why is that stuffed toy that you had here? If you're a girl, everyone has a stuffed bear. I never said it was a bear. Oh, really? Crap. There's a camera on the stuffed bear. You're filming me, aren't you? Oh no, I've been caught. I don't see any broken windows. How did you get inside the house? That's easy. Tyson, you have the key to your sister's house. Yeah, I'm far away from my parents. I keep the spare in case something happens. Wait. That's right. I just borrowed it. But I didn't tell you the address. It was saved on your address book on your phone. I knew right away. You looked at my phone without permission? It's your fault for not locking up your phone. So you're responsible for the mess at the house? What are you talking about? Paint on the door. You wrote, "Get the hell out of here." Wow, amazing. I can't believe it says exactly what I was thinking. Is this some kind of psychic power? Stop playing around. They wrote creepy and crazy all over the house too. But you write your own name on your nameplate, right? Of course you do. Then why doesn't she write "crazy girl" on her door? It's normal, right? What the hell is wrong with you? You've been acting weird. There's a lot of sand and empty plastic bottles lying around the house. What the hell? Oh, that. I picked it up because it said that if you keep them in the house, it will bring bad luck. Huh? I wanted to make that woman's luck go down and make her suffer. It was so hard carrying it into the house. What are you doing when you're pregnant? I was going to take a picture of her panicking and put it all over social media, but you came in and ruined it. Stop talking nonsense and come over here, Megan. Apologize to her right now. Why me? I'm going to throw up if I have to apologize to her. What did my sister do to you? Just the fact that she lives so close to me makes me uncomfortable. I'm going to have premature labor from the stress. But I did what you asked, not to come over to our house until the baby is born. I told her that. That's not enough. She needs to leave New York. In fact, I want her to disappear from this world too. Don't be stupid. Hey, are you hiding something from me? Don't tell me that woman told you something else. Megan, you had somewhat of a common sense and manners as anyone else, didn't you? Maybe your mentality unstable because of your pregnancy, but it's gone too far. That's how hurt I was by what she said about the child. And when I called my sister about the black blur, she couldn't tell me. She told me to ask you, Megan, for details. She's baiting you. That's not true. What the hell are you talking about? Give me a real reason why you will do such a thing. It has nothing to do with Tyson. She's so annoying running her mouth like that. I seriously won't forgive her. Did something happen to the baby? I'm the father, so it is my business. No, it's not. I'm still asking my sister. She won't tell me because she's not 100% sure. I hate it. I want her to move somewhere far away and cut ties with her too. We just bought a house. I can't do that. And what do you mean, cut ties with her? You're my husband, right? It's only natural that you think of me first, right? Let's talk first. But first, come and apologize. I told you I don't want to. If she doesn't move out within 2 weeks, I'll harass her again and again. Hey, don't do this. Until then, don't come home to me. Why not? Because I will never let you in my house until you get that woman out of this country. I can't. Hey! What the hell are you doing? She hasn't moved at all. Megan, it's been a long time. This is no time for carefree greetings. That's not what you promised. I never promised anything. I gave you 2 weeks. I can't believe it. You're the one who I can't believe. Huh? That baby in your belly isn't mine, is it? That's not true. What did that woman say to you? No, she didn't say anything. I'm the one who's been wondering about it. About what? Something she said about the black blur in your belly. I told you it has nothing to do with you, Tyson. She's just saying that to trick you. I kept thinking about that, and then I remembered. You know, the black blur? She used to see it when there was a malicious intent. What do you mean? Like a stolen bike, or a weapon that's been used to harm someone, or a child with another man. What are you talking about? Are you saying you don't believe me? Well, it's not like I can see it. I'm just guessing. But I thought it was worth looking into. Wait! I had the detective look into you, Megan. You're kidding. Is there a problem? It's a waste of money. I used my savings from when I was single, so don't worry. But turns out it was completely black. Wait, you found out everything? I even have proof. You kicked me out and brought someone else home every day, didn't you? I can't believe it. You were afraid I'd find out you were cheating on you. You did all those terrible things to keep my sister away from you, didn't you? Because I didn't know your sister had weird powers. If you had told me, I wouldn't have met her. I've told a few people, but no one believed me. So I stopped telling people unless they ask. Then it's not only your sister's fault that her house is a mess. It's also your fault. You're not sorry at all. Why did you have an affair? It was just for fun. We hit it off on social media, and when we met, he was my type. We didn't even know each other's real names. How could you do that without knowing his name? You're quite active during your pregnancy. But the baby I'm carrying is yours. What? There's a black blur on your baby, and you're actually cheating on me. You have some nerve saying that. That's just something she said at random, and it just happened to be right. She's definitely wrong this time. There's no such thing as magical powers. What proof do you have? You remember the other night when we got excited? That baby was from that night. Ah, that one. Normally, you don't do it at all. But that one night, you were so aggressive. Sometimes even girls turn into wolves. You were just trying to make me think that it was my baby, right? No, I didn't. How do you not even know your own baby? Then get a DNA test. What? We can do a prenatal DNA test. And if I'm the father, I'll admit it. That's kind of scary. It's just a blood sample. It's easy on you and the baby. And I'll pay for it. But you can't do it because I'll find out, right? No, I'm not. You don't have to do that. You can trust me. How can I trust someone who's cheating on me? And also, my sister told me later. Did she say something else? She said she felt off about your arm that was hurt in the accident in the parrot. You didn't really believe her, did you? I checked the car's DVR at the time of the accident. And? Nothing happened, right? You seem pretty relaxed. I mean, it's not like there's anything weird on it. I mean, it only recorded 2 hours of data to begin with. You can't see that far back in time. You idiot! It's set to the record events. What's that? It only records when there's an impact to the car. You're kidding me! You haven't been in an accident since. There was a perfect shot of you and your cheating boyfriend in the car. That's why you were so guilty and told me not to tell anyone.
Oh no. When I gave him a ride, I tried not to get caught. So I drove by myself for 2 hours, but it was all for nothing.
When you crashed, the cheating boyfriend ran away in a hurry. Didn't even know it was all being recorded. Huh.
Everything is ruined because of that woman. That's why I hate her.
Huh? You got what you deserved.
Oh my God, I hate her. I should have harassed her even more if it was going to turn out like this. I should have ran her over with their car.
That's enough. If you do that, I won't forgive you.
You're not going to forgive me anyway, are you? Then it's not the same.
Don't be stupid. You were behind Sakura too, weren't you?
That's right. I brought him home all the time, so Sakura learned his name. So I fed poison to the parrot.
That's disgusting. You even thought Sakura was cute.
Me pretending to like the parrot was cute, and it was also Instagram worthy.
I didn't think you were this kind of person. Of course I'm divorcing you.
It was just for fun. Are you really not going to forgive me?
I can't do it anymore.
Hey, you know the Gospel of John?
No.
There's a scene in the Bible where a woman who cheats on her husband gets stoned by everyone.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
But then Jesus says, anyone who has not committed a crime, throw a stone first. And no one threw a stone.
So what?
There is no one who has never committed a crime. Throwing trash when no one is looking. Looking at your phone while driving. Even Tyson, you're the same.
Well, I can't say for sure that it never happened.
That's why it's important to forgive. Don't hate the guilty. Stop blaming.
But in that story, I think the only one who can throw stone is the one who was betrayed.
What?
Well, when a celebrity cheats on his wife, I think that someone who has nothing to do with it shouldn't be crap about it. But I think it's okay for the victim to talk crap.
That's terrible. You hate me.
Well, of course I hate you, but I'm not going to throw stones at you. I'll hold you legally responsible.
What do you mean?
You'll pay me alimony and compensation for the mess you made to my sister's house.
I'm pregnant.
So what? Pregnant women have legal barriers?
I mean, there's no way I can pay.
I know you don't have the ability to pay, so I'm billing your parents.
Don't tell my parents.
That's impossible. We're getting a divorce. I have to explain.
What am I gonna do? They're gonna be so mad at me.
You're lucky to have someone who is angry at you. By the way, I'm reporting you for trespassing and destruction of property. I'm sure the fines will be hefty.
I can't take this anymore. At least you're paying child support for this kid, right? And we'll just call it even.
If the DNA test proves it's mine, I'll pay. I mean, your cheating boyfriend said nothing about that child?
He doesn't want anything to do with it, so he wants me to raise it with you.
What a piece of shit.
My life is over. No, no, no. I can't believe this.
Calm down.
It's not my fault. It's all this world's fault. I curse you. I curse you.
You're the one who's crazy, Megan. I'm scared, so I won't contact you anymore.
Wait a minute. I just thought you'd be worried if I pretended to be crazy. I told you I'm not.
DNA test results did not prove that I was the father. Megan was screaming, "This is not reliable," but I filed to deny legitimacy. Megan will have to pay addition to the fees for the affair and the damage to property of a total of $30,000, in addition to the alimony. It seems that she was relying on our joint assets. but it was spent on date with her cheating partner. She received almost nothing for her share of the assets. So, as promised, I talked with her parents. They got down on their knees and made the payment that day. In addition, I also asked the cheating partner to pay alimony based on the information that the detective had provided me. Megan was furious at me for that. After being abused a lot, he dumped her. After that, Megan went back to her parents' house. But her parents told her every day that they'll take care of the baby after it's born, but go find a job and pay off her debt. She said she was scared of what will happen after the baby was born. I am enjoying living alone. My sister comes to visit me once in a while, so I don't feel lonely. My sister's mysterious power helped me this time too. I am very grateful for it. But I still wonder how it works. I don't understand it because I don't have any power. Do you know anyone around you who has a sixth sense or some other mysterious power? If so, please let me know in the comments section. Anyway, thank you, sister.
Macy. Are you working today? Yes, I'm working today too. Macy. Why don't you quit your job already? Otherwise, you'll never get better at cooking. You know what? Why don't you take the rest of the day off today and come over to my side of the house? Now? Come to think of it, I've never seen you cook. I'm sure you're not very good at since your cooking is horrible. I will give you a personal cooking lesson. Oh, you don't have to buy the ingredients, or rather you shouldn't. The true cooking skill is to be able to prepare a dish with whatever you find in your fridge. Rose? I have a meeting now. What? A meeting? I hold a position in the company. What? You're a woman and you hold a position? It's not politically correct nowadays to state your gender bias like that. I see. Now we know why you're not a good cook. What? You're a mess because you're too busy working and not taking care of your family. If you want to work like a man, don't get married. I don't know why Kyle married you. Now get off work and come over here. The meeting is about to start, so if you'll excuse me. Huh? Macy? Hey, Macy. Mom is blowing up my phone with messages. She says that you don't listen to her, that you have an attitude, and she feels sorry for me that I have to eat your horrible cooking. And she wants me to convince you to quit job as soon as possible, and so on. What's going on? Hey, Kyle. How's your business trip going? Hey, so what's up? She says that I'm a horrible cook. What? Do you remember I cooked a Christmas dinner for her? She started to criticize me after that. Well, I guess that was the first time Mom tasted your dishes. Well, I'm not a pro, and the taste may not be to everyone's liking, but I don't think it's that bad. I think you're a great cook. To be honest, I fell in love with you partly because you feed me so well with tasty dishes. I can't wait to come home and eat yours. Well, I'm happy you like it so much. I'm sorry about my mom. Even though it's just for a temporary, you have to deal with her. I don't understand why she doesn't like your cooking, but just don't mind her. I guess you're right. I'll tell her too, but let me know if she's persistent about it. Okay, I'll see how things go. Oh, no, no, no! You're cooking again! Kyle said that he's on a business trip, so I thought I'll give you a chance to work on your cooking skills. You're as useless as ever. What is this all of a sudden? I mean, what do you mean? My cooking? I hardly cook while Kyle is on a business trip. That's why. You're cutting corners. Wait, you're not... Are you out our side of the house without our permission? Well, it's my house. What do you care? Do you know what it means to have two households? I'm here to kindly instruct you on your tasteless cooking. You have no right to complain. And... is this a leftover dish? I defrosted your leftover in the freezer and it's really bad. You have to serve a freshly cooked meal. That's what the homemade cooking is all about. Rose? There are no leftovers because Kyle is on a business trip right now, and I usually don't cook extra when I'm alone. But there were actually some in the freezer. It looks like a stew. A stew? Your cooking is always so bad. It's beyond disgusting. What is this seasoning that makes me so sick? You know what? I tossed it, just so you know. I can't let my son eat this. It's your stew. What? Mine? I think you gave it to Kyle the other day because I wasn't home, saying you cooked it too much. But he had already eaten, so he put it straight in the freezer. Kyle told me about it in the next morning, before he left for a business trip. Is that so? Yes, but I've been working overtime for the past couple of days and have been eating at the cafeteria at work. That's why it's still there in the freezer. Well, then... I'm quite positive I didn't leave any leftovers in our freezer. I'm pretty sure it's yours too. I see. Well, perhaps I'm coming down with a cold or something that might taste it a bit off. Oh, is that so? In that case, you should get some rest. I guess I will. See you then. Macy, did something happen?
What do you mean?
It's about Mom. She texted me and said that you set her up.
Set her up?
She said you putting something in her food or something. I'm just wondering what happened.
Well, I didn't do anything. Let me just explain the whole story. She entered our side of the house without permission, sneaked around and pulled out stew from the freezer. She then defrosted it and tasted it and complained to me that it's horrible and she tossed it. That's what happened.
The stew?
The one you left in the freezer. You told me I shouldn't eat it and said that you'll take care of it after you came home.
Oh yeah, that is really bad.
Is that so?
Mom always adds a bag of sugar, a bag of salt, and a whole bar of butter as her secret seasoning.
That much?
She knows she's not a great cook, but she's not aware of her deleterious taste.
Is she the type of person who puts food on the table without tasting it and never eats it herself?
Bingo. Our breakfast was always simply store-bought bread and salad, and lunch was on our own. The most problematic was dinner, where we all had to sit down at the table together. She was concerned about her stomach problems, so she wouldn't eat it, only fruits and yogurts. No one said anything to her? Even if we did, you know she wouldn't listen. Ah, paranoia. Exactly. That's the whole reason why my dad divorced her. But she doesn't get it all. I see. Luckily, my sister became a designated chef when she was still in middle school and continued till she got married. I moved out after I finished high school and got by somehow. I wouldn't have imagined that she would bully her daughter-in-law being blind to her own fault. I know it's only for a short period of time, but I'm really putting you through the wrench. I'm really sorry. Well, it hasn't become a critical issue yet, but... Yeah, I know. It's reaching the limit. Rose! Oh, hey, you're back. Everything in the fridge is gone. Was that you? Yes, I did it. I moved all the contents of your refrigerator to mine. Why did you do that? Because you will be living with me from today. What? You're also quitting your job at the end of this month. What are you talking about? All of your evil deeds. I'm going to have to completely fix you and improve you. What are you talking about? Did I do something to you? I think you're being a little too arrogant. I'm going to teach you the flavor of our family. Besides, that Christmas dinner you cooked, didn't I tell you to prepare from scratch? That's what I did. You're lying. You must have ordered from a restaurant, didn't you? Otherwise, there's no way you can cook like that. What? Is that what you thought about my Christmas dinner? It's true, isn't it? I'm mad at you that you're pretending to be a good cook. Not only did you trample on my kindness to be a better cook, you added something weird to my stew and made it so nasty. And then you blamed it all on my cooking. I'm so ashamed that Kyle is married to such a rotten bastard like you. I really want you to divorce him, but I'll give you a chance. Come over to my side of the house, quick. Okay. I will discipline you starting today. I'm sorry I'm such a bad cook. Then why don't you cook it yourself from today? Huh? I'm staying at a hotel tonight. Sorry, Kyle. I'm staying at a hotel tonight. What's wrong? I'm on my way back from a business trip now. Your mom transferred all the food from the fridge to hers. Why did she do that? It's a long story, so I'll send you screenshots of her messages. I'll leave it to you to decide what to do. Okay. Mom! Hi, Kyle. Macy called me and said that she's staying at the hotel tonight. I know. I was going to train her to be your good wife, but she's got no guts. I'll cook her while she's gone. Yikes. What? What do you mean, discipline her? Of all things, how dare you criticize her cooking? How can you do such a thing? Because, do you know what she did with that Christmas dinner? That really was her cooking, all of them. What? I can be the witness because I was there to assist her. Well, then what about that stew? She didn't add anything weird. That's your cooking, Mom. What? I put it in the freezer as soon as you gave it to me. I strictly told Macy not to touch it or eat it. Plus, I can't believe you think she added something bad to it to humiliate you. You know Macy works for a food company and she's in charge of preventing food losses. Do you really think she would do something like that? What? Is that what she does? Mom, will you get out of the house as soon as possible? Huh? Did you forget that we're only living together for a limited time? That's just what you say publicly, right? What are you talking about? Macy's parents are supposed to move into the side where you're occupying now in the first place. What? They'll be back from their overseas assignment next month and will move in. I know I told you that. Wait a minute. No, I won't wait. You're able to live here temporarily because Macy's being nice to you, and yet you have some nerve. But I have no place to live if I live here. It's your fault for cooking such stinky food that spoiled your apartment and got kicked out. Plus, Uncle is supposed to refer you to a job, right? What? I thought I turned that down. You're supposed to go there as soon as you're done living here with us. I said that's just what you say publicly, but I'm making here my final home. Don't you understand? This house is Macy's parents' house to begin with. What? Is that so? We explained it to you in the first place because that's the whole point of you living here temporarily. How can you forget all about it? Because I thought you owned the house, which makes me in a higher position as your mom than your wife. I don't know what to say. Your nonsense makes me crazy. I'm staying at a hotel with Macy tonight. What? Forget about living here with us anymore. No! I called Uncle earlier to come to pick you up. You better pack your stuff so you can leave this weekend. That weekend, my mother-in-law was put in the van of Kyle's uncle, who is her brother, along with her belongings and left the house. Luckily, she was ordering most of her meals and she hardly cooked. So she didn't spoil the house with the nasty smell of her cooking seeping in the walls. But we requested professional house cleaning anyway. Kyle suggested that we charge the cleaning fee to her. It will be deducted from her next month's salary in installments. The following month, my parents returned from an overseas assignment. Kyle is very close to my parents and was looking forward to living with them even more than I was. We are now enjoying living as two households under one roof, visiting each other, maintaining a perfect distance and relationship with my parents.
Hey Nathan, do you know where my bag is? The black one. I left it in my room, but it's not here. I don't know anything about that. Maybe you put it somewhere by yourself. So you don't know. Then, what's this? Huh? What's this? It's Anna's picture. That's right. Your ex-girlfriend posted it on Instagram with a comment, "A gift from a friend. I love it." Are you spying on Anna's Instagram? You shouldn't do that. Your ex went to the trouble of sending it to me on another social networking site. And the bag in this picture is the bag I was looking for. You sure you don't recognize it? No, I don't know. Maybe you just happen to have a similar bag. By chance. Strange coincidences happen, don't they? Even the keychain on the bag is exactly the same. It's a heart keychain that I bought with my friend on my vacation. Geez, seriously. I'm the one who's saying seriously. That reaction suggests that you're guilty. What are you thinking? Stealing my stuff without my permission and giving it to your ex? Because Anna saw your Instagram and said she wanted the same thing, but I'm not interested in bags. I didn't know where to buy one. So, you stole it from me. That's not even an excuse. Well, I haven't seen you use that black bag recently, and I thought maybe you don't need it anymore. You don't get to decide whether I need it or not. It's mine, so I should be the one to decide. Even though we live together, it's not like you can just go into my room without my permission. And to lie and say you don't know, that's really disgusting. It's crazy to give gifts to your ex even now. You guys broke up a long time ago, and you're engaged to me. It's true that Anna is my ex, but we've known each other since childhood, and she's like a little sister to me. When she leans on me, I can't help it. I can't believe you steal things just because you can't help it. Also, you really need to think about the distance between you and her. She may be your childhood friend, but she's your ex, right? She's like a sister, but not your real sister. You've bought things for her every time she asked for them. You even left me when she called on you during our dates. You even canceled our plans we had made months in advance because you're going out with her. She's the one who always takes advantage of you. Enough is enough. I'm sorry, but seriously, nothing is going to happen with her. I won't do it again, so please forgive me. I've heard that I won't do it again more than 10 times. I won't forgive you if you do it again. Got it. And please take back my bag. I love that bag. What, me? Of course you. You're the one who stole it and gave it to her. But it's a bit cruel to ask her to return something I gave her once, isn't it? I'll buy you a new one, so just give up this time, okay? Huh? Why should I give in? I'm the one who got my bag stolen. Don't you feel sorry for me? That bag is my favorite. I don't need a new one. Go get it back quickly. Yes, yes. Alice, I'm sorry about the bag. Nathan told me. I had no idea it was yours. I had no clue. Oh, it's okay. It's okay if you didn't know. Nathan told me he got it back, so don't worry about it. If that's the case, good, but you know what? Don't be too mad at him, okay? Huh? He said that you were really mad at him, and he was pretty upset. I told him that I liked your bag. He was just trying to give me a present. He wasn't trying to be mean, so please don't nag at him too much, okay? Well, the bag came back anyway, so that's good. I'll make sure to teach Nathan not to steal from others. You shouldn't bother him over this too much, okay? You'll lose your happiness if you keep harping on about something that's already done. More importantly, that's not cute. You're right. Well, I'll keep it in moderation. Just so you know, you should be careful too, Anna. Nathan told me that he spoils you like a little sister. He gets into trouble when you beg him for things. We're about to get married, so please be considerate of your distance from him, okay? Is that so? I'm sorry. Nathan has been with me since we were little, so I feel like he's my real brother. He spoiled me when we were dating, so I haven't been able to get out of that habit. Oh, I also think of you as being like a mother. You're just like my mom. When she gets angry, she gets scary. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I hope you watch your distance from now on. Okay, see you later. I was a fool to forgive you at that time for that level of behavior. I can't believe it. I seriously can't stand it. What the hell, Alice? I told you not to contact me since I have a company drinking party tonight. Can't you even remember that, Alice? What with that attitude? Are you drunk? I'm not drunk. I just opened 5 or 6 bottles of liquor. You're drunk. Well, that's okay. Hey, explain to me what's going on here. What? What is this? This is Anna's Instagram, which I showed you before. And this ring looks familiar, doesn't it? Hint, my engagement ring has been missing since this morning. Oh, that. I gave your engagement ring to Anna. Why? Anna wanted a ring that goes with her latest outfit. She said your ring was ideal, so I said, well, why don't we just go with that then? Okay. But I forgot about the size. You have fat fingers and it was too big. That's why I had to cut the back of the ring to make it smaller. Huh? You're fatter than Anna. I laughed at that. How could you say that to my face? You're a bald thief. I'll buy you a wedding ring soon, so who cares? You won't be wearing your engagement ring anymore. Then why not give it to Anna? The ring looked better on Anna than on you, you fat slob. Even that black bag looked better on Anna. You're right. The Bon who gave his fiance's engagement ring to his ex has a lot to say. You don't show the slightest bit of remorse, then I'll be merciless too. Huh? First, look at this. It's a picture she posted on Instagram 3 days ago. Comment saying, girls' night out at a hotel, with a picture of her drinking in her hotel room. What's with that? Take a good look at this picture, especially the mirror in the back. Mirror? Oh! Why are you in this mirror? You in your underwear. No, this is not true. It's a misunderstanding. Seriously, it's not me. Oh, it's not you. Then let's get someone who knows you well to take a look at this picture. Like your mom and dad. No, wait. No. You've got it all wrong because there's nothing going on with her. Who's going to take you seriously? You're alone in a hotel with a woman who isn't your girlfriend, and you're in your underwear. You told me you were going to be late because you had to work late. I still have your text message. You lied to me to see that woman. Who can believe that nothing happened? Nothing really happened. It was, raining. It was raining. I just went into a hotel to take shelter from the rain and took a shower. Anna and I just ran into each other on the way. Oh, really? That thing on Instagram was just Anna playing a prank. It was nothing, seriously. So, it was my misunderstanding, huh? What did you think I'd say? You've been cheating on me with that woman since before that. Huh? Did you think those pictures were the only proof I have? I've been checking up on you ever since I started suspecting you two were having an affair. I used a detective agency. You had fun not only at the hotel but also at her house, right? You can see it all in the photos and videos. Wild man with stupid face shaking his head. Nah, what a lie. What do you mean she's like a little sister? How dare you say that when you're doing what you've been doing? That's disgusting. Wait, listen to me. Let's talk. Please, for God's sake. You don't have to be so desperate. We can at least discuss it. Mainly about the compensation for breaking off the engagement. Wait, please. I'll get the ring back soon. Listen to me. I don't want the ring you cut off. You and the ring can go in the trash. What? I'm going home to my parents. You come when I tell you to. I'll show you the reality of life, you spoiled brat. Good evening, Anna. No, I have nothing to do with this. Nathan told you. Then you already know, right? Did you have fun? Leading your ex-boyfriend onto stealing my stuff? Trying to one-up me on social media? Did you have fun? I didn't mean to. I got fooled by Nathan. I didn't expect him to give me an engagement ring. Okay, that's enough. I know you and Nathan were laughing at me. I was going to show you a thing or two someday. I really wanted to gather more evidence, but after such a strong declaration of war, I'm gonna end it. I really didn't know. Oh yeah, speaking of not knowing, do your parents know that you're sugar dating and messing around? Huh? Wait, what? What are you talking about? I'm talking about your secret account. I traced it from your friend's account and found it right away. You were so careless not even locking the account. You also wrote about that bag a while back. You said, I thought it was brand new, but it's a used bag from an old lady. Well, that's how I found out about your sugar dating. I'd love to tell your parents about it. No, don't. No, please don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should be careful when you do social networking. We live in an age where people can identify your location by the view reflected on your tapioca on the photo. It was a good lesson, wasn't it? Let's talk about the lesson fee later. Of course, you'll come, right? If you don't show up, I'll tell your parents about your sugar dating. Better not run away. After that, I received many messages from both Nathan and Anna. I didn't want to see any unsightly excuses from the thief duo, so I ignored all of them. It was the middle of the night, but I simply packed up my belongings and went back to my parents' house. A few days later, Nathan, Anna, their parents, and I gathered for a meeting. When I laid out the evidence of the affair and told them about the bag, ring, etc., their parents turned pale and prostrated themselves. I felt sorry for them. The engagement was broken. I demanded a total of $20,000 in compensation from Nathan and Anna. The parents paid, and they were to be paid back from Nathan and Anna later. Nathan and Anna cried and begged, but in the end, their parents dragged them away. After that, both Nathan and Anna were cut off their relationship with their parents, and their friends and co-workers found out about the incident. Everyone turned their back on them, and they were totally isolated. The two of them are cursing each other and living in tears. I hope that they will regret like hell fooling around with me. I am planning to go on a trip with the money I received. It's better to spend easy money as soon as possible, right? Maybe I'll meet someone wonderful on my trip. I'm looking forward to it now.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.